The fact of the matter is that I have an easier time convincing people of the existence of Jesus Christ as a Christian man. I have an easier time doing that than I have of convincing them to change their routines. Hi, I'm John Hart, and welcome back to Mr. America Hart. Today, I'm talking to you about the long-term bodybuilding over the course of your lifetime, bodybuilding over the course of decades. So look, here is the thing that you have to start to get a hold of. You may, in fact, find out that early on in your training, you have some really good workouts that you're doing. You have some really good routines that you're doing. You're progressing. That first workout routine that you ever did for the first 6 months where you put on a solid, if you're a woman, you put on a solid 10 pounds of muscle. If you're a man, it could have been 20, 25 pounds worth of lean muscle in that first year alone, right? So training in that way, the way that you trained in the beginning, the problem becomes it won't work anymore. And you have to make adjustments along the way. Thinking long term, if you are a competitive bodybuilder, then you have goals annually. You have goals of going to a show, in which case your training to gain will be interrupted for a decent amount of time as you prep for your show. That happened to me many times. I'd get ready for a show and I'd have to get in shape, and to do so meant that you had to go on a restricted diet plan, restricted calories. Growing a significant amount of muscle mass became less of a concern because the number one goal at that point was to get ripped. Getting ripped would be number one. On stage, doesn't matter how big you are. Being ripped is an essential component about competing. So if you're competing, there's going to be annual or semi-annual interruptions in your training just in the form of diet alone. So that is going to require changes be done to your training. However, if you're not competing and you're just training to grow, to be fit, to grow as much muscle as you can and look good along the way, but you have no interest in stepping on stage, what do? How should you plan your workouts? I'm going to give it to you nice and simple. Think of it in 2 or 3 month increments. Train for 2 or 3 months. Plan on taking a layoff after 2 or 3 months. A layoff can be anywhere from 7 to 10 or 12 days. A full layoff, a real layoff from the gym where you're not lifting weights. When you do that, you come back 100% revved up, ready to go. So it's only quarterly or every 2 months, depending on your recovery ability. If you're feeling wasted, if your lifestyle is demanding that you take a break sooner than that, then you do it. If not, and you're doing fine, then go 4 months. But take that 7 to 12 day layoff at that point and see how you feel, and then come on back in the gym and you'll see what I mean. You're going to be, it's like holding back a racehorse. You're going to be just jamming to train hard and grow new muscle. This also gives your body the opportunity to recover and build up all of its reserves, glycogen stores, and repair any minor injuries that you may have, as well as fully recover from the super intense workouts that you're performing. And I'm saying super intense meaning whether you're using a low volume, high intensity program or a higher volume program. Either way, you're going to be putting damage on those muscle tissues as well as your ligaments and your tendons, and you're going to need to give your body a break, a rest, a complete rest from the weight training. And if you do that, you can choose to stay mildly active during your break or your layoff from the weight training. But if you do that, you come on back and you're going to be 100% going at it, as close to 100% as you can be. And it will ensure that you have the best progress in the long term. Doing that over the course of years where you regularly practice having a layoff in your workouts, you're going to go ahead and you're going to remain highly enthusiastic, highly motivated, and you're going to sustain that motivation over the course of many years. That's how I do it. That's how my training partner does it. And we've been able to maintain this for decades. Highly motivated to train, that is. So, in the end, you're going to have to decide what is the best situation for you with your training. Thank you for watching this video and all of my videos. Please take the time to subscribe and like and give me your comments below. I love hearing them. Thank you.